In the next 2 minutes, you're going to be offered a very unique chance, one that few people will ever get to experience in this lifetime. Let me explain. On April 12, 2013, at 2 p.m. in front of a small audience in Dallas, Texas, an idea was started called Rippln. Now, Rippln is a type of social network that actually tracks the viral word-of-mouth marketing that you're already doing for other companies. Rippln is different, because not only do we allow you to see the social graph you have, but you can also get rewarded for the activities that are happening from all of the people in your ripple effect. And while we didn't know what was going to happen when it started, everyone watched as that first ripple was created and then quickly started to grow around the world. In just 7 days, we passed the 100,000 member mark. Within 14 days, we hit 250,000. And in just 79 days, 6 hours and 30 minutes, we passed the million member mark. We reached 1 million members 7 months faster than Facebook, 21 months faster than Twitter, and we even beat out the reigning web champion Spotify by 4 months. But do you want to know what was even more exciting? That you became a Ripple maker. If you're like most people, you got started in Rippln not knowing or understanding exactly what it was. Someone you cared about told you what was happening, and so you decided to jump in and play the game. You told a few people and started your own Ripple. And what happened next was exciting. As the people you invited caught the vision of what's happening, they started to share it and your Ripple grew. Within the next few weeks, most people, for the first time in their lives, were able to actually see how far their influence and connections went throughout the world. They saw that when they told one person, and as that person shared the message, that even the smallest ripple could quickly grow into hundreds or thousands of people in countries all across the planet. And that was the first core mission of Rippln, to allow you to finally see that your social network is far more vast and abundant than you ever knew. For years, other tech companies have been harvesting your influence and connections to make themselves billions of dollars. For instance, did you know that every friend you brought into Facebook is worth $118 to them? Or that when you invited a friend to use Instagram, that person is worth $33 to them. Now, Rippln is a movement that recognizes your value and makes sure that you get paid when you decide to click on the share button or you text a friend to check out this cool new game, because you deserve to get rewarded for it. Because of this movement, your life may never be the same. And we'll explain more about that here in a minute. Now, the pre-launch buzz phase of the Rippln rollout is coming to an end, and you are about to be offered something that could change the course of your life forever. You see, the moment has come when we are unlocking the opportunity for you to not only see your Ripple, but to become an exclusive MVP charter player. You will actually shift from just seeing the amount of people in your Ripple and how many ripples deep your influence goes, to be given MVP player access to truly connect with the people inside of your Ripple through email, chat, phone, and more. Player status will allow your influence to become more than just data, but real friends and networks. This is all leading to real income. Now, as an MVP charter player, you will get a head start on the rewards waiting for you inside of the Ripple. And because you're here right now, we want to give you a full 4-week head start and let you unlock your Ripple before the official worldwide launch. What you're about to experience is something that normally is reserved just for company owners, the investors, and top producers who start a company. But we wanted to open this small window for you to become an MVP charter player because of the important role that you've played at the birth of Rippln. There's no other way we could have reached 1 million people together without each other. So by following the instructions on the Player Up button below, you have the chance to power up and become an MVP charter player a full month before we launch Rippln to the world. And we're going to explain the time-sensitive benefits here in just a moment.
But first, it's important to note that this opportunity is not available to everyone, and your window to upgrade will only be open for a very limited time.
So this is how it's going to work. The Rippln opportunity is tilted in favor of the early adopters and visionaries who see the exciting future of our company, just like you.
We've opened a very small window for active Ripple makers who have an open invitation to power up and become a Rippln MVP charter player.
When your turn comes, if for any reason you don't upgrade while that window is open, it'll close and you'll be locked out until the global launch is available to the masses. And you will also miss out on any and all commissions you could have earned during that period of time. And if you wait to upgrade until after Rippln is live, you will never be able to attain the MVP charter status again. You will watch as the Ripple quickly grows into its destiny. We are truly just at the beginning. And at that point, you're either going to be on the inside as one of Rippln's MVP players, or you're going to be on the outside looking in and always wondering, what if this was my chance to be part of something big right at the beginning? Because when you start hearing about it on TV and the news, if you didn't upgrade when your window was open, then you missed your chance of being an MVP charter player. While those who did power up will be able to capitalize on the early adopter success of Rippln. So, what do MVP players get that no one else will get after the Ripple goes live? Well, we want all MVP players to be rewarded for their loyalty during the initial rollout phase. So for the first 90 days after Rippln goes live, we're going to double your commissions on all loyalty offers that are sold throughout the Ripple. Yes, I said double your commissions on all loyalty offers. You will be grandfathered in as an MVP in our rewards plan for the first 90 days. This could be extremely lucrative for you. Now, before I go on, I want to ask, what would it do for you if your family was able to get paid twice as much money for the exact same amount of work, especially during the launch phase? Now, for most people, this will make a huge difference. What could have been 4- and 5-figure paydays could easily turn into 5- and 6-figure paydays. Now, this upgrade, if you play it correctly, could be the start of a brand new financial future for you. Second, we are holding a very special 6-week webinar series called The 6 Hallmarks of a Visionary Socialpreneur: How New Era Entrepreneurs Profit with Social Networks. Each week, you're going to be receiving specific how-to training from innovative entrepreneurs. We selected 6 different entrepreneurs, each who have created a minimum of $1 million in income through gamification, new media, and social networking. Over $6 million in proven wisdom broken down and shared with you to change your life permanently. Now, we could sell the series inside the Ripple for $497, but as an MVP player, you will get access to it completely free. And last, but definitely not least, your title as an MVP charter player will stick with you forever, allowing you to get early access to new products, services, apps, and more, sometimes days or weeks before the rest of the Ripple. And the value of that? Well, it's priceless. For the rest of time, the entire Rippln community will know who was there at the beginning. They'll know that it was you. That's a visionary status worth having. Now, I'm sure that many of you were waiting to upgrade before you started watching this video. The only question was the price. It's been a question on most people's minds because since the Ripple began on April 12th in Dallas, we purchased 26 servers and hired teams of the world's top technologists just to keep up with our growth. We poured over $1 million in to keep our movement and your Ripple running smooth and growing strong. And we are just getting started. Now, know that a lot of people have been saving up the money to make this investment because you recognize the value of the Rippln opportunity, especially your choice to join in the beginning. And over the past few weeks, as we've watched the Ripple hit every country on earth, the Ripple has literally spread beyond 220 official countries. We knew that for many people, $900 or even $300 to activate your Ripple, well, it isn't easy. And we felt that everyone should start on equal playing ground. So we went back to the drawing board and figured out a way for you to join the Ripple more affordably and position yourself to receive worldwide returns from your whole Ripple. Not for the $900 that some of you were expecting, not even for the $300 that many of you had planned,
but you can enjoy exclusive MVP player status for a total of just $95 today. And then, starting just 30 days from now, it's just $30 a month to keep your Rippln reward system active and profit from the worldwide Ripple that you've built.
The Rippln tracking system allows you to see your Ripple, and the reward system allows you to start making money from it. And because you're joining as a charter MVP player, don't forget that over the first 90 days of the launch process, we're going to double your commissions on all loyalty offers sold inside the Ripple that you build. Now, for some of you, I'm sure you're wondering, well, what if I don't upgrade right now and I decide to wait? Well, actually 2 things are going to happen. First, nothing. Your life's going to stay the same, your income at best is going to stay the same, and you're going to keep referring your friends to different products and services that you like, and you're never going to get paid for them, and you'll never know what your value in the marketplace truly is worth. Second, you're going to lose. And by lose, I mean that you lose out on commissions you could have earned and lose the energy that you have already invested so far. You see, if you've been growing your Ripple, then there have been people who have joined you in Rippln, right? For some of you, it may be 5 people, or 50, or 500, or even 1,000. In fact, our biggest Ripplers have hundreds of thousands in their Ripple. Just imagine when that's you. But consider this for a moment. A percentage of the people in your Ripple are going to player up to VIP status quickly. And with that, they're going to be doubling their commissions over the next 90 days. And because their commissions are doubled, they're going to be promoting Rippln enthusiastically. But because you didn't upgrade in time, the commissions that would have been yours, well, they're going to be passed up your Ripple. You will lose it. And the person who referred you into Rippln will be getting a check that actually belongs to you. I'm not sure about you, but I like to keep the money that I earn. And you deserve it because it's your Ripple. These are your connections, and without you, none of this was possible. But if you hesitate when this window opens and you don't upgrade in time, you will lose those commissions that could have been yours. The entry into Rippln is so easy and affordable, it just doesn't make sense to lose the chance to be an MVP charter member forever. So, right now you've got 2 options. First,
power up and become a player and a founding member for just $95 today, and then just $30 a month to earn rewards from your Ripple.
And with that, you'll get double commissions on all loyalty offers for the first 90 days. Plus, get the special 6-week webinar series called The 6 Hallmarks of a Visionary Socialpreneur for free, and get all the other benefits of being an MVP charter member for life. Or second, you do nothing. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I've never changed my life by doing nothing. And it's the same here. Those who take action will be rewarded. It's your Ripple, and you deserve it. So upgrade now and become a player. Once you're on the inside, we'll provide you with the next steps. So click on the button below to activate your MVP charger status, and it's time for you to profit from your Ripple effect for the first time.